We all know the picture: perfect mother, perfect smile, perfect life. It's an image that's been painted for us since childhood, a vision that seems almost effortless and always out of reach. It's the image we see in commercials, movies, and on social media. Everywhere we look, we're surrounded by these carefully curated moments, polished and bright, as if motherhood is always this seamless and joyful. A mother, serene and graceful, cradling her baby in a spotless nursery. Her hair is brushed, her clothes are clean, and her smile never fades. She seems to move through her day with endless patience and gentle laughter. She laughs with her toddlers, bakes cookies, and never seems to lose her patience. The kitchen is always tidy, the children are always happy, and every moment feels like a scene from a storybook. This is the version of motherhood we celebrate and share. The highlights, the golden moments. We post the birthdays, the first steps, the hugs at sunset, and the laughter that fills the room. These moments are real and beautiful, but they're not the whole truth. They're just a fraction of the story, a glimpse into the best parts of our days. We hold up these perfect moments as proof that we're doing it right. We want to believe and want others to believe that we have it all together. We crop out the mess, the noise, the chaos, the piles of laundry, the tantrums, the sleepless nights. They're hidden just outside the frame, edited away before anyone else can see. We perform this ideal, believing it's the only acceptable way to be a mother. We put on a brave face even when we're running on empty, because we think that's what's expected of us. But behind the smile, there's often exhaustion and silent struggle. There are moments of doubt, of loneliness, and of wondering if we're enough. We think we're the only ones who feel this way. We scroll through endless feeds of other mothers' perfect pictures, comparing our behind the scenes to their highlight reels. We look at other mothers' perfect pictures and believe they've figured it out. We wonder what we're missing, why it seems so much easier for everyone else. So we keep smiling, keep pretending, and hide the rest away. We tuck our struggles into the shadows, hoping no one will notice the cracks in our carefully painted picture. But the truth is, we're all carrying more than what's in the frame. Every mother has her own story, her own challenges, and her own quiet victories. And maybe, just maybe, it's time we start sharing the whole picture, not just the perfect parts, but the real, messy, beautiful truth of motherhood. Beneath the perfect picture, there's a messier story. It's a story that rarely makes it to the family photo albums or the highlight reels on social media. Behind every carefully curated moment, there are countless unseen struggles, quiet sacrifices, and silent tears. The truth is, what we see on the surface is only a fraction of what mothers experience every single day. It's the story of a mother crying on the bathroom floor, overwhelmed and alone. Sometimes the only place to let the tears fall is behind a locked door, away from little eyes that need you to be strong. The weight of responsibility can feel crushing, and the silence in those moments is deafening. It's feeling touched out, desperate for a break, but lonely the moment you get one. You crave solitude, but when it finally arrives, the emptiness can be just as overwhelming as the chaos. The longing for rest is matched only by the ache of missing the little hands and voices that fill your days. This is the paradox of motherhood: love and exhaustion, joy and guilt. It's a constant balancing act, where every high is shadowed by a low, and every moment of happiness is tinged with worry or self-doubt. We're told good mothers are endlessly patient and grateful, so we hide our frustration and doubt. We put on brave faces, even when we're falling apart inside, afraid that admitting our struggles means we're failing. We swallow our feelings, thinking we're broken for having them. We wonder if we're the only ones who feel this way, and the shame grows in the silence. But what if these feelings are just part of being human? What if the exhaustion, the longing, and the doubts are not signs of weakness, but proof of how deeply we care? The exhaustion, the longing for our old selves, they're the price of admission for the joy. Every sleepless night, every moment of self-doubt is woven into the fabric of motherhood, right alongside the laughter and the love. Motherhood is both brutal and beautiful, often in the same moment. It's a journey of extremes, where heartbreak and happiness can exist side by side, and where strength is found in vulnerability. We need to talk about all of it, not just the highlights. The messy, complicated, and raw parts deserve to be seen and heard just as much as the joyful ones. The whole truth is that we're all struggling in some way. No one has it all together, no matter how it looks from the outside. When we share our stories, we realize we're not alone in our struggles. And it's time to let that truth out. It's time to break the silence and let each other in, to offer support instead of judgment. We're not alone in this. Together, we can create a space where every mother feels seen, heard, and understood, where the unspoken truth beneath the surface finally has a voice. Many mothers are haunted by the ghost of who they used to be. It's a quiet ache, a gentle longing that lingers in the background of daily life, surfacing in unexpected moments, like when the house is finally quiet, or when you catch your own reflection and remember a different version of yourself. She appears in old photos, free, spontaneous, full of dreams. There she is, laughing with friends, chasing sunsets, making plans for a future that felt wide open. Her eyes sparkled with possibility, and her days were her own. Now, life revolves around the needs of others, and that old self feels lost. The days blur together in a cycle of caring, cleaning, and comforting, and sometimes you wonder if you'll ever find your way back to her. We're told to find fulfillment only in motherhood, but it's more complicated. The world celebrates selfless mothers, but rarely acknowledges the complexity of your feelings, the pride, the love, and also the grief for the life you left behind. You can love your children fiercely and still miss your old self. It's possible to hold both gratitude and nostalgia in your heart at the same time, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. That doesn't make you a bad mother, it makes you human. Your emotions are valid, and your longing for your past self is a sign of your depth, not your failure. The world reduces you to just a mom, and you start to believe it. Your identity becomes tangled in labels, and you forget the woman you were before the world started calling you by a new name. Your passions and interests get buried under responsibility and exhaustion. The hobbies you once loved, the dreams you once chased, now feel out of reach, hidden beneath the weight of daily demands. But that woman isn't gone. She's waiting for you to remember her. She's still there, beneath the layers of motherhood, hoping you'll reach out and invite her back into your life. Finding her again isn't selfish, it's necessary. Reconnecting with your true self is an act of love, not just for you, but for your family as well. Your children need to see a whole, happy, vibrant woman. They learn from your example, and when you nurture your own spirit, you teach them to value themselves too. They need to see you, the real you. The one who laughs, dreams, and finds joy in her own passions, not just in theirs. The you that existed before them and the you who will remain after. Both versions matter, and both deserve to be seen and cherished. Reclaiming yourself is a gift to them too. When you honor your own needs, you show your children that it's okay to honor theirs. You are more than just a mother. You are a whole person, worthy of love, dreams, and a life that feels like your own. Comparison is the thief of joy for mothers everywhere. We scroll through perfect images online and feel less than. We measure our messy reality against filtered highlight reels. Our confidence withers with every comparison. It's not just online. It's at the park, at school, in conversations. We're all collecting evidence that we're not enough, but everyone is hiding their own chaos. We're all just trying to keep our heads above water. The only way to beat comparison is to put down the measuring stick. Refuse to play the game. Motherhood can be lonely, even when you're never alone. You're surrounded by noise and love, but feel isolated by the weight you carry. No one else knows the full responsibility or the doubts inside your head. You're expected to be the calm center, but who soothes you? This loneliness grows when you believe you're the only one feeling it. Others can help, but they can't share the mental load. The antidote isn't solitude, it's connection. Real connection comes from another mother who truly understands. Find your village, your people, who sit with you in the mess. You are not alone. Here's your permission slip to be imperfect. You're allowed to be tired, grumpy, and to hide in the pantry with chocolate. You don't have to cherish every moment. Some are just hard. A messy house doesn't define your worth. Pizza for dinner and too much TV are survival, not failure. Doubt and guilt are part of loving deeply. You're allowed to question yourself, but not to believe you're a failure. You're learning, growing, doing the hardest job with no manual. Most importantly, you are enough, exactly as you are. Messy bun, tired eyes, imperfect life. You are everything your children need. Let go of perfection. Just be real. That's the best gift you can give your children. You are enough. We've been taught to hide the struggle, but silence is a cage. It breeds shame and comparison, making every mother feel alone. It's time to break free and tell the messy truth. Some days we love motherhood, some days we resent it. We're grateful and desperate for a break, strong and overwhelmed. When we share these truths, we find each other. Our shame can't survive in the light of shared experience. Let's build communities where honesty is safe. Be the friend who says, "I'm struggling," and the one who listens without judgment. This is the foundation of a true village, real mothers supporting each other. Let's stop performing and show up as our whole, messy selves. Share the chaos, not just the highlights. Together, we can build something beautiful, a community rooted in honesty and compassion. I see you, tired, juggling, doubting, comparing, and loving fiercely. You are doing better than you think. You are a warrior, fighting exhaustion, self-doubt, and chaos every day. Some days the chaos wins, but you get up and fight again. That's not failure, that's heroism. Think of a cheetah, wild, powerful, admired for her strength. You are a damn cheetah, not a house cat. Embrace your wild, messy, unpredictable nature. Be gentle and kind to yourself. When doubt whispers, look at your children. They love you as you are. You are their home, their world. You are a good mother. You are enough. You are the damn cheetah. Now go on and live.